It's the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. No bigger stage than this one. Sold out MetLife Stadium, located just outside of New York City. Today, it's the second of three games here on Wild Card Sunday, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the New York Giants. The second of three games here on this Sunday. We continue with Super Wild Card Weekend here on EA Sports. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly. Down to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On the ground with Bigsby to start the drive. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up 2nd down.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that
one. Another run by Bigsby. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
Well, when you're a road team in the playoffs, when you're a wild card, what's the one thing you need to be able to do to stay in football games? Run the football. And that's an excellent job right there of identifying where to go and picking up good yardage.
Here's Hurts to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Abdul Carter. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Hurts. Going up top. And this is caught. Touchdown. Danny Gray. 39 yards. And the Eagles will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Looking to put a drive together.
Come on, set! Liking 18! I got it.
Throwing, dart, and this one too low.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is he still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat like the guys in the on-deck circle?
I like that. Yeah, just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely.
Second and 10. Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15.
Let's go.
Dart. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Zach Boyd came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
70 Lions. Come back team.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
I'm pretty sure any quarterback will tell you it's nice to have a tight end that can stretch the field. And how about him right there, working in the heart of the defense, and they connect on a very nice play downfield, a combination of talent and toughness to go into the briar patch.
Go! Buffalo 18, Buffalo 80.
To throw is Dart. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
Throwing his Dart. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
To the air once more is Dart. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 60.
They'll go. Here's Dart. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. Would be ideal.
And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Here is 3rd and 5. Throwing is Hurts. That's going to be caught by Bigsby. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Now Hurts looking to change the play. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a 1st down, too.
A gain of 12. And an Eagle 1st down.
Good, set. Go Silver, ready?
Hurts sets up to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Now a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 24-yard line.
That's another Eagles
Set.
first and 10 at the 20.
Back to throw again. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Eagles have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Elliott good on the extra point. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott now to kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
Ready.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jihad Campbell. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Elliott on for the extra point. And it is now 21-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready, set.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Ready,
And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but
you don't want to.
I know, but hold on, let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
And you're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Head to 60. Head to 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. Over. Roy.
On play action, here's Dart. Hard throw, incomplete.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon, as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Here's Dart. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
Good. Set. With it.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's caught. Smith. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Eagles continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Elliott good with a PAT. And the route is on here in this first half.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 70 Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Check smash. Come 19. Come 19.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. That flag, that'll push him back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Liking 8, 70 Timberwolves.
Here's Dart. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
70 Ranger. Warrior 70. Let's go.
Throwing his dart. Now he's going to step up and run. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
And this offense on third down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Here's Dart. He's got him in, complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Hurt. Check go.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. 2nd and 1 now from the 21.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Bang.
From the gun, Dart. Touchdown, Giants! From 21 yards away. And the Giants get a bit closer.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
Set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. He'll look to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now Hurts changing up the play. On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 58 yards rushing for him in this first half, as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs.
First down, Philadelphia.
And Bigsby once more. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Don't touch it.
At the Giants' 17-yard
And anyway, don't touch it.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's complete left side to Gray. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
He'll look to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Danny Gray as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Elliott good on the extra point. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Giants 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Giants take over 1st and 10.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 60 Bobcats. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19. Dragon 60. Ready.
To throw now, Dart. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Ready up. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Down. Buffalo 70 Timberwolf. Banjo. Ready.
Looking to throw, Dart. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Armour-Davis. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Ready. Viking 18. Check go.
Dart going to look to throw here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Here's Johnson with a reception. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Theo Johnson, 65 yards. And the Giants come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Look, we all know that sometimes we see upsets in the wild card round, but I have to tell you, in this case, I did not see that coming.
I don't think anyone in the stadium saw it coming. You and I were coming in before the game. There was a couple in front of us talking about travel plans for next weekend. They might want to cancel those.
Yeah, I would say so, because right now it's looking more and more that they're going to be one and done. They're probably trying to call the hotel, make sure they get their security deposit back.
Evan McPherson set to kick
After
off.
the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
And this pass caught by Gray. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And an Eagles first down.
Here's Hurts to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Abdul Carter able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
That's his second sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now a handoff to Bigsby. And he's got room. 70 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Right back to him on first down. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Tank Bigsby, 28 yards. And the Eagles are able to extend their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Jake
Play. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
on the play. And a Giants first down.
Let's go.
First and 10 at
Hawk
the 41-yard
70.
line.
Hawk 70. Let's go.
Now Dart. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just
Under pressure, and down he goes. Micah Parsons. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. How to approach this. Third down and 16 yards to go.
Warrior 70. Bravo 80. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Steady.
Throwing. Dart. Under pressure, they got him again. McPherson's. 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like the empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
3 yards is the pickup, but it leaves them still needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Hurts.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 on Giants touchdown. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
And McPherson on for the extra point.
And that'll cut the lead back now to 21.
The score, Eagles 42, Giants 21. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. They'll drop the throw. Throw left side complete. That's Gray. Well, he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
1 quarter remains in this NFC Wild Card matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Great, set. Trimmer. Delta.
Here's a give to Bigsby.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
Delta.
On the carry, Bigsby. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Deonte Banks with it.
And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Well, that interception at least offers them a glimmer of hope here in the 4th quarter.
It certainly does if their offense goes out now and makes it pay off by getting into the end zone. And if it does, then they get a chance to get back out on the field and try and do it again. Maybe they can force that offense into more and more mistakes and give them a chance to get back into this one totally.
Yeah, still a 3-score hill to climb. We'll see if they can do it.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Working out of the gun is Dart.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Jalen Carter.
Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
79 Bronco. Track him, 60. Mustang 19.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And this is caught inside the 5. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Giants have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
You got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late, that they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And they are looking good. A 2-score lead here in this 4th quarter as they hope to catch.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Picked up by Javon Holland.
Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it. And the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy. and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Go.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams would take that every single time for the first play of a drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable 2nd down.
Ready, set.
2nd down and 4. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
To the air, Dart. This ball nearly intercepted. A once-in-a-season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. 4th down, straight ahead.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Street.
They'll go. Here's Dart. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. A real chance for them to salt this game away after that turnover on downs, holding a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter. Bigsby with a carry to begin the series. 96 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
63.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Throwing is Hurts. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
First and 10.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself. That is incomplete.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Hurts sets up to throw it. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 40. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Great, set.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Dallas Goedert, 40 yards. And the Eagles have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. And the kick is no good, but there are flags behind the line. He's going to get bailed out. I think this is going to be a roughing call.
Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle. But bottom line, you got to keep your cool. That was not an example of doing that.
Elliott now to add the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Eagles 49, Giants 28. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Derwin James with a pick. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Great, set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Delta.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Right side, and he finds Gray. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. And a wild card win moves them on to the divisional round.
Everyone plays all year long for